Hello boys, my name is Kaliyoshi. Welcome back to my blind playthrough of Mario versus Donkey Kong for Switch. In the last video, we left off doing the first world, completely 100%. Now we're gonna go on to world 2 and do all that. This is a pretty fun puzzle platformer so far. It's a bit on the easy side, although that was probably because the first world was fairly easy. Alright. So we're gonna continue on. So, this part is now more like, the Donkey Kong Jr. You I have noticed a lot of this is already like the original arcade games that Nintendo have made, specifically Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. And this whole section, for this reason, is inspired by that, which is pretty cool. Other than that, yeah. Since the game is pretty fast, I thought it'd be more interesting to play the game aim as fast as we can. The main thing about this is it's a puzzle game. Okay, that just shows us about the two-handed climb, which we already did. Which happens to be a faster method of gaining speed. Alright, we got it. We have to rescue all 6 of the mini Marios as normal, but we also have to get gifts as well.
Oh, yeah.
I like this game, it's really fun. The next game I'm playing in Mario series will also be a sort of a puzzle game, but it'll be completely different. It'll be something very unique. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. But anyway.
Here we go.
Yeah, I completely... Yeah, I don't need to do that jump there. Alright, let's get this. Top. Sometimes there's multiple different ways to approach certain sections. Well, that was further than I thought. Thankfully this one has a respawning one up, so we can easily get that. Okay, I literally did it like that, because I thought there was a way to skip this key thing, but yeah, okay, we're gonna have to deal with Moonby. Okay, that time I was just way too slow. I did forget to mention that, yes, this really is a blind playthrough. I've not played the original at all, so I have no idea how to do most of these sections. Honestly, it's fine because they gave us extra life anyway. Yeah, we'll have to jump on this guy.
Mamma mia.
Alright, you have to throw that up. Because the first rail was, as you might have guessed, the first rail was just really easy to get through, but now that we're on to this rail, it's a lot trickier. Alright. Okay, we actually can make that in one try. That's what I thought. I just have to wait. There we go. Finally made it through that first section there. Pick up and throw enemies. It's really the same thing that it showed me before. What it really should be telling me is that I could put up barrels and put them to other slots. Oh, okay, that was awkward. I was trying to go to the right. It didn't work. Alright, that was much easier now. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna do what the game tells us to do here. Okay, we just skipped that somehow. I was meaning to defeat the enemies, but that works out, I guess. Alright. Alright, we got through that finally. That was like the longest level we've had to do in a while. Do be a bit worried. I hope you guys are not too worried if the game feels a little bit short, because, well, in the end, this is a remake of a DS game that was already kind of short to begin with. So, if it ends up being short, don't be too annoyed. It's actually better for me because it means less recording to do, and it also sets up being better. Some of the later levels are probably going to be longer anyways. Okay, so this is like a speedrun level almost. You want to try and get to the end of this. Oh, we have to grab this thing. Interesting. Alright. Try to carefully go around. Yeah, easy one up, no problem. Alright. But yes, for those of you who don't know, this is a puzzle platform. You have to get to the end of the door and then find the mini Mario. In our games... Okay. There's falling objects to deal with. Didn't even need to deal with that, though. This is actually a slower object to the point where I could ignore most of the things. Okay, now I'm gonna do it. Easy. Alright, I'll do it again. We should be able to make it. Got it. It was a bit tricky, but it wasn't actually that bad once we figured that out. But yeah, if you're wondering what we do 100%, we need to get the star at the end of each level, which requires us to find 3 gift boxes at the end of this level, and different things in other levels. And in the Donkey Kong stages, it requires us to play them completely damageless, which means we can't take any damage during that fight. We just have to... There, and that's that. Alright. Now this one. That level is definitely a lot easier than the previous one.
Here we go.
Then there's this. Okay, he didn't even do anything. Oh, I get how you're supposed to do this. Alright, that was my own fault. I knew it was gonna be so as soon as we did that. Alright. That was much faster. Alright, now we should be able to catch it in time. It's one of the tighter key grabs that you have to do. Even just getting the key was pretty tricky. The game does have ways to farm infinite life, specifically through the secrets, but they require you to clear extra levels to do that. I'm not sure if I want to deal with that if I can. Let's figure out how to get all the boxes first. Okay, that first one was no problem. Now we can get this one going all the way over here. Oh, wait. I'm not sure if we can get that or not. Oh, not quite. Actually, we have to turn them both off to get that. Alright. Alright, no problem. That actually was convenient because we needed yellow anyways to get to the mini Mario. So we'll just run against this wall until we can make it, and there we go. It's that little done. I do like this. It's not nearly as hard as some other Mario games, but it's also pretty cool because it's mostly a puzzle game, and it also feels true to the original Donkey Kong arcade game, although it's a lot easier than that game. That game is really hard, actually. I was wondering why that star left, and sure enough, it's now a 1-up challenge. We'll go ahead and do all of these since this is a blind playthrough, so if that appears ever, I'm definitely doing that. I don't want to ever run out of lives. It's nice that they give you this opportunity to get lives.
Here we go.
Oh, okay, I want to do this. Got it. Tricked it by going that way. 5 1-ups each time, and we could get additional free from just finding them randomly. And it spawns randomly in one of the areas, so we can do this as many times as we want. Alright, now for level 5.
Here we go.
Bananas? What's this do? Okay, that's basically just like it acts in Donkey Kong Jr. itself. You can drop those things on enemies to instantly kill them, which is nice. I also have the return of this Chomper-like enemy, also from Donkey Kong Jr. It acts just like it does in that game. So we can't touch that or we instantly die. Thankfully we made it through just fine. Tricky one up to get, but we got it. Alright. I will admit, they do give you a very low time to finish each course, which is not easy. I'm not sure if I should have done that or not. Okay, at least it worked. I didn't think I was gonna make that jump, so I figured I had to throw that key. I guess if I jumped sooner after that, I probably would have made it into the second spot, but that's fine. As long as we make it, we're fine. I don't like this enemy. I think I'm gonna kill it. Yeah, let's do that. So if we drop the... I just wanted to show that if we drop those fruits on the enemies, we can instantly defeat them. These are also somewhat trickier to deal with. Alright. Got rid of them, most of them. And also got the mini Mario, so yeah, that was fine. Again, if this ends up being a quick game, that's because it's pretty short. Although, to be fair, I kind of like the Breather. After all the long games I've been playing, it's nice to have a good short game. Obviously, because of this, we're going for 100%, which is obviously seems to be just collecting all the stars. So whenever we get our 100% completed, that's what we're gonna do. So we have a mix of all of the stuff from the previous courses in this one here. Interesting. So we can. So I don't want solar if we're not on only a single pole. But if we go on the right side of the area correctly, different one. Oh. I know exactly what this is gonna be. It's one of these levels where you have to throw the enemy into a specific spot and then jump on that enemy and use him to get to the end. I knew that was gonna happen, because, like, no way in heck I was making that jump without doing that. Alright, down to second part. Lots of these piranha plants, that's really annoying. They are one of the more annoying enemies to deal with, since you can't kill them like others. Does that work? Didn't seem like that switch did really much of anything. Okay, it did reveal a path to that, so that was at least useful. Oh, but we need the red path to get that. Unless we can trick jump. Although it doesn't really matter, because we have to keep all of those anyway. Ooh, that was close. Dude, that fireball's in one of the worst spots ever. It's literally on a cycle where you have to go very fast to just barely make it. Like, even there, I'm surprised I didn't die there. Alright, well, I know what to do now. Hitting the red switch, avoiding the blue one, we can make our way to the next area. It's very tricky, though, because we have to jump like that. Then we can go on either one of these to get this crate. Then we can hit this switch, finally, to finish the level. Can we just duck this? Yeah, I can, okay. That's what I thought. You better be able to duck this. If you can't duck that, then I have no clue how you're supposed to do that otherwise. So thankfully that wasn't actually hard. Took a little bit of brain power, but we got through it. Alright, now we have all 6 mini Marios, so now we're on to the first special level. I think the other games also had 2 secret levels, but one of them was actually just a bonus level, starring nothing else. But in this one, these are actually required. So now we have the second mini Mario level. So, let's go on with that then.
Let's go, little guys.
This is pretty tricky to do properly. Alright. Seems they don't, mind falling from a big height in this game, that's for sure. I know in other games, if Mini Mario falls from too far of a height, he automatically dies by default. So you can't do that in this mode. These are probably the trickiest of the levels to do in a fast time. I'm too slow for that. So now we have to go back again. See what I mean by the timer being so quick on this? It's kind of crazy, but yeah, the timer's really fast on this for some reason.
Mamma mia!
Honestly, I probably was going to die at the end anyway. Alright. We could do this part quickly. We can have a little bit more speed when it comes to getting all these icons. Obviously, you don't have to do all that. You could just get them to the exit. And that'll be fine. Alright. And no, we can't skip a lot of these switch presses. I wish we could, but we can't pick up the Mini Marios, so they just follow us wherever we go. There we go. That jump is what I had to do to get that part to work. Now, it's possible to get only some of them in, but you would have to probably get all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. There we go. We got the star, though. Now we're on the second boss battle. Well, this is a lot trickier. This is a bit trickier. Hey, we have a quick retry key. I wouldn't be surprised if they had retry keys. So again, because of the way we are set up in this, we have to do Donkey Kong pretty much damageless. This is a really tricky fight this time around. Since he moves randomly, it can be very tricky to time double hits on Donkey Kong. Especially when he's moving really quick like this. Oh gosh. It's hard to predict where to move, and also, unlike the previous build, it's very hard to move quickly at all. This is actually probably going to be straight up the hardest part, is trying to get these whole sections no damage. And the fact that it's actually required for 100% is pretty tricky. Normally you'd have many different ways to get... many ways to clear this, and it would only actually die if you take light attacks. Oh, we gobbled him. Nice. We ended up running right into one anyway. It's hard to predict where Donkey Kong will throw these. Oh, I missed a cycle. Now this is really missing. Alright, I'm gonna use fast movement to get around this very easily. Okay, he bought that with his own enemy. It's hard to know when exactly to hit him with an attack. Well, now we know how to move fast, it's not nearly as bad. Guess we pretty much just want to keep moving back and forth and bombarding him with stuff until he finally goes away. I know there's a quick way to defeat him though. We did have one attempt where we hit him like 3 times in quick succession, so it is possible to beat him really quick. But it is pretty tough. Even just over the first world, that fight was much more difficult than compared to the first one. Alright, now we are on to a completely different area, Fire Mountain.
Oh, stop! Come back!
Oh, it looks like there's actually a lot more rules in here than I thought, so maybe it'll be at least decently mon. Who knows? Alright, well, with this world, with the launch of the new world, that means it's going to end the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video where we're continuing trying to 100% this amazing game. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.